The Boruto manga has been an interesting experience so far. This year the manga has taken an interesting turn and it is leading up to something big. While many people feel indifferent about the Code arc due to its highs and lows, I feel like it has just been okay so far, with the current only highlight in my opinion being when Code tried to fight Kawaki and Boruto. And I just finished Boruto Chapter 73, and despite it being just an okay chapter, I honestly feel like it was not paced correctly. A big complaint that a lot of people echo is that the pacing is way too slow for a monthly manga, and I have to agree. And while I don't mind a monthly manga since you don't have to rush to put out content, it does seem like at times these chapters can fall short. Now I'm not asking for fights to happen so frequently, but just a better use of the pages would be nice. For example, why was half of chapter 73 a summary of what happened in the previous chapter? And I kind of get that the recap was for Team 7 so they kind of know what has happened because a lot has been happening, but I feel like it could have been done in less pages. And I do get that perspective of needing to inform the cast before we move on to the next part of the arc. And for chapters like this, every once in a while where it is extremely slow, it's actually okay with me. I think we got spoiled by the Ishiki arc with how much plot development was happening, so when it finally slowed down, it can be just a little bit disappointing. And with this new arc too, the main story takes a way different turn revolving around a love interest being Eida, and many people feel off about it. Eida as a character is fine, and honestly, even though her being with Kawaki is being pushed like the main plot, it seems like it is just being used right now to build up something for later. Because Eida and Damon's characters right now are not that interesting in my opinion, and are just the strongest duo, they're kind of just around for now, but I'm sure they will be beaten before the time skip and put away, and I'm not sure what they're doing with her, but her coming to the village to live with Kawaki and Boruto has to be some sort of important point to set up the time skip and to possibly set up the destruction of the Leaf Village. Even though the character might not be interesting, it does add another layer to this whole Code attacking the village issue, so we have to wait to see how this develops further. And hopefully as the story progresses, Eida's character can develop further, because I think the one interesting thing about Eida is her connection to Amato, and I think for story purposes, that's what her main purpose is going to be. Now overall, the Boruto manga so far has just been okay, but like all great things, I don't expect them to perform at their peaks 24/7. Even if Boruto Chapter 73 disappointed me in the pacing and the fact that it's monthly, I'm just going to eventually wait till the next month to see if that improves, which sometimes it usually does. The thing with Boruto is that they can take their time, and due to it being monthly, I can sort of treat the manga as something I return to once a month to enjoy, then go back to. Kind of just have to take the chapters as they are, and if they tend to get boring or slow, most people either just drop it or find something else to do. While we would all love for it to go to a more frequent release schedule, that doesn't really seem possible right now just based on how they're pumping out content. And if you're like me, who the Boruto manga might slowly dip sometimes, I think the best thing to do is just kind of treat it like it's in the background, read a chapter during the slower pages, and then once it starts getting ramped back up again, you know, there's going to be a lot of content and stuff like that on YouTube to enjoy, and theories and stuff like that. But as of right now, Boruto is just in a sort of okay state where not too much is happening, but we're getting a lot of development and things building up for this next arc. Anyways, let me know what your thoughts are for the pacing of the Boruto manga and how you think it is going right now. Make sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you later. Peace. So